All right, what's going on, guys? You're now watching Two Guys Talking Booze with your boy
Ricardo.
With my boy Ricardo.
And the man of the hour,
Daniel.
Daniel.
Coño, let's do this.
What are we doing today? First of all, it's St. Patty's.
Is it?
St. Patty's.
But we're not.
March 17th.
You should have told me about this.
I like to keep you on your toes sometimes.
Yeah, I see that. I'm like the opposite of St. Patty's.
It's March 17th. We are celebrating St. Patty's Day with...
Is it?
This is a Bushmills 10-year single malt Irish whiskey.
There you go. Are you expecting me to freaking complete your sentences?
We complete each other's.
Did we just become best friends?
Yep. You want to go practice karate in the garage?
Yep.
Yes. This is
Bushmills, man.
Yeah, this is the youngest of the Bushmills. This is like the gateway into the single best malt whiskey there is.
The youngest of the oldest, though.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good point.
The youngest of the oldest, because Bushmills has the company actually was founded back in the 1600s. So
damn.
Actually, early 1600s, which makes it over 400 years old.
1608.
1608.
1608. That's insane.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's before the Americas, man.
Oh yeah.
United States of America became
amazing. This whiskey has existed, and the distillery is a few miles off of the rugged Irish North Irish coast. So it's really cool because it's supposed to be a really cool place to tour.
Well, let me just show it because it's a classic bottle, like classic Irish.
That's serious.
Whiskey bottle.
That's a serious bottle.
It's a serious bottle.
This bottle was given to us by my brother-in-law Todd Kavanaugh, who is awesome, and he is Kavanaugh's Irish name.
Yeah.
So he was one of the first people to say do an Irish whiskey. Remember the first Irish whiskey?
He's the one that gave us shit when we did the Conor McGregor's whiskey.
The Conor McGregor. Actually, no, that was some other guy.
Who was that guy?
I don't know.
Because, like, come on, man.
But it was great. He gave us really good advice and a list.
He felt a little bit aggressive.
Well, Proper 12, which was the first one we did, which I enjoyed, he felt like it was not a good sample of what Irish whiskey is. Right. This is what that is.
Correct.
So I get it. Yeah, a little harsh on us.
Nice. There's ways to say things.
And then there's ways to say things. All right. But
it was cool.
It was very cool. So I'm excited about this bottle. Let's crack it open.
So this is Irish, right? Not Scottish.
Irish, yeah. But what's interesting, it's triple distilled from 100% malted barley, and it is matured for a minimum of 10 years. Oh boy. Oh, it's a cork, but it's a baby cork. In former sherry casks and bourbon seasoned casks. So this is going to be a very interesting Irish whiskey.
Let me ask you, do they drink Irish whiskey in St. Patty's Day?
Oh yeah, that's it.
Or isn't it just beers?
Oh, beer too.
But it's mostly whiskey a lot too?
Yeah, Irish whiskey in the beer, for sure. That smell good? It
smells good.
So this color is an amber gold, as we feel that every alcohol is an amber gold, right?
Yeah, just like a lot of things in nature.
Yeah, that's true. Like Jurassic Park, remember the amber and the mosquitoes stuck in that? He doesn't like that example, but I like it.
I hate that example because that's not what I meant.
I like it, and that's what matters to moi. So the bourbon seasoned casks are what's going to give it its honey, vanilla, and milk chocolate aroma. It's very complex. That's what it says. So this is for Mario.
For our boy. It's a me.
And this can be served neat or over ice. You can get this at Caskers for $47.99.
I thought you were going to say a Casco.
Casco. You can get it at Wells Discount Liquors for $49.99. And I even saw it at nationwideliquor.com for $156.99.
How much you paid for this?
It was a gift.
Oh.
Todd Kavanaugh. So I don't know what he paid for it,
okay,
but
right.
This is like
that's nice.
It's like $50.
It's a nice gift.
Yeah, this is a wonderful.
Anything over 20 is nice.
Yeah. Well, remember we had that aguardiente for $5. Maybe that wasn't a good example.
It was a nice gift too.
Yeah. So the nose, this should be fresh and zesty.
It's very fresh, very strong. I actually served you a lot more than what I said.
Yeah, well, you want to get me drunk.
Damn.
And then there is honey, ripe fruit, vanilla.
Bro, apple. Tell me you don't smell apple. Please tell me they say apple in the description.
They say ripe fruit. You're there. Right there. And milk chocolate.
I mean, or maybe because I just had an apple a little bit ago.
Could be it. Let's do the toast. This is an Irish toast.
Man, it smells so good.
It smells delicious. Very complex
Super
very
complex.
Different from the proper 12.
Yeah, correct.
Very
I
different.
don't remember what the proper 12
It
smells
was
like.
refreshing. Yeah, I don't remember the smell either. Because they don't taste. But anyway, so here's the Irish toast.
What is it?
May your glass be ever full. May the roof over your head be always strong. And may you arrive in heaven 30 minutes before the devil knows you're dead. Cheers.
Man, that was good.
Ching, it's a me. Wow. That is delicious.
This is different. I felt it in my nose. Did you feel it in your
Sometimes I drink something and
man.
it just triggers something, right? This is very different from the
nose? Yeah,
proper
it's very
12.
different.
So to the taste, we have soft vanilla, milk chocolate, malted barley, and apple tart. Damn, you nailed it.
Bro,
You're getting there.
I'm telling you.
When we first started the show, we didn't know anything.
I'm telling you I smell apples, and I said it.
Yeah,
It's
apple
on the
tart.
records.
Dang.
It's on the record.
Yeah, it's been recorded. That's amazing. You nailed it.
I'm telling you.
The finish is crisp, clean, with gentle drying. By the way, how nice are these glasses, huh? These are nice.
You like it?
With a finger going there.
Dude, this kicks you in your nuts.
It's strong. What's the percentage on this?
I mean,
40%. They're all 40%.
yeah, all 40%, right? But I mean, this seems like. I mean, what would be the difference between an Irish whiskey like this one and let's say one as proper 12, which are the only two that we've discussed.
Well, I feel like this is much more complex. I mean, complexity. But the true question, and I think that's where you're going, is what's the difference between an Irish whiskey and a Scotch whiskey? So, one thing.
I wasn't going there at all. I mean, just fucking take it there already. I mean, you wanted to. Take
I
it
want
there.
to. First of all, they're spelled differently. Did
What?
you know that?
What?
With Irish whiskey,
Okay.
EY. And Scotch whiskey, just a Y.
Huh.
First thing, okay. Second, Irish whiskey is generally distilled 3 times, and can be made from cereal grains, mostly corn. Whereas Scottish whiskey is made from 100% malted barley,
Malted barley.
and the other one's corn. It can be
Right.
whatever, and it's distilled twice in copper pot stills.
Which one's
The Scotch.
The Scotch.
So that's why it's got, I think, that very like oaky, like I don't know, like very deep taste. But this is for being lighter, right? We're gonna agree it's lighter than a Scotch,
Yeah, correct.
right? Lighter. It's complex. It has a lot of different things in it.
Right, and that's what what I meant was the difference between this and a
Proper 12.
proper 12, because the proper 12 is nothing like this.
Right?
The proper 12, it's like the taste buds just stop working after the first 3 seconds. Like it's just okay, you feel it and then it just.
It's what you said. When you first had it, the proper 12, you said this is refreshing.
Yeah, because you feel it and then it just goes numb. Like, oh, you don't have an aftertaste or anything. But this, like the flavors just stick around.
Yeah, great point.
And it kind of burns a little bit. That's why I said it hits you in the nuts. For those who have nuts.
For those, if you're
or-
nutless, it hits you in whatever. But it has some legs. It has some legs for this
His
is nice.
goddamn legs.
It's got some legs. This is good. Thank you, Todd. Thank you for letting us share episode 32 on Irish whiskey. It's a great foray
It's
into
great. Is that Todd with a double D or just a D?
Okay.
Like Todd?
Oh, Todd.
T-O-D-D?
Yes. I thought you were talking about my favorite letter in the alphabet, double D.
Whatever.
I didn't know where he was going with this.
So good.
Never lets me know what he's gonna say. No filter,
I
just
don't
straight
even
out
know,
of the
I
mouth.
don't even know what I'm gonna say. Like after, just like right before, 0.5 seconds before.
One of the things about it that you love, not camera shy. He just says it, and then sometimes he's like,
I regret it. Sometimes I say it, I'm like, damn, I shouldn't have said that. It's like most of the time.
nah, man, it's awesome.
I know.
That's what makes Rick and Danny on the Two Guys Talking Booze podcast. It makes us unique. I feel like we're not like anybody else there. You know, and first of all, it's two Colombians.
Number one.
Two Colombians on a podcast talking about booze. That's a big thing.
Yeah, it's weird.
You know, and it's fun.
And we do it in English.
Anglais.
En
En
inglés.
français.
Yeah,
I mean,
I've thought about it. Like, why am I even doing this shit in English if it's not even the language that
la
I know?
pregunta quiere saber por qué no lo estamos haciendo en español.
¿Por qué no lo hago en español? No sé.
Hey, we can speak Spanish.
In English.
Shocker.
Yeah, I know my face, you know, doesn't tell you that
No,
I speak
Anglo,
Spanish.
right? I think
Yeah.
Swedish, you know.
Look at this. Look at his eyes.
But thank you guys so much for joining us. Please make sure to subscribe. I know that
Como me was struggling.
we're barely making it through.
Barely making it through.
So we really appreciate it, and thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you, Danny, for the last 3 episodes, sharing his house every week for us to film the podcast here. It's awesome. It's a beautiful house, beautiful family, and thanks.
Wait, what do you think? Danny? You said Danny? Yeah. I thought you said Annie. I'm like, who's Annie? No problem.
She's the ghost that lives in your house.
That shit was good.
This is amazing. What do you think?
Smooths out at the end. You know, you try it, and it levels out, basically,
Right?
to me.
But that's a great point what you said about the
Taste
proper
buds.
12.
Taste
Yeah.
buds stop working.
At first I didn't get it, but I was like, you're right. It was just done.